I'm down about $200,000 in my crypto portfolio since December of 2024. So, welcome to the Crypto Masochist channel. I'm your host, Danny Disher. No, I'm not worried. And if I'm not worried, hopefully this will give some hope for you too, because in the end, crypto is in a much better place than it was during the last bull market. The narrative has never been stronger. We have an active US presidency that is supporting crypto. We have a Bitcoin strategic reserve, a digital asset stockpile that holds Bitcoin, Ethereum, ADA, Solana, XRP, and today ADA fell in the 50-cent range. I bought it for 59 cents today. That was like an early Christmas present for me, in my opinion, because I love Cardano ADA. Now, I know some people think I'm nuts, but I have a macro view. Because the only reason, in my opinion, the markets are freaking out right now is because of the tariff scare. And I am not in the driver's seat right now. Whether you agree with Trump or not, it doesn't matter because tariffs are going up. But, in my opinion, most of these tariffs are unsustainable long term. So, what do I think is going to happen? I think negotiations are going about right now. And when this tariff scare goes away, I am pretty confident that the markets are going to basically melt our faces because that's the only thing holding us back. And we've already seen that China has turned on the money printers. M2 money supply globally is increasing. And according to trueflation.com, the US inflation rate is about around 1.3, 1.2%. It keeps fluctuating. And I believe that has about 13 million real-time data points. So, is the Fed actually lagging in their indicators for what true inflation is for the United States? Possibly. Let's see what happens because everybody calculates it differently and we got to go off what the Fed says. But according to trueflation.com, which might be which might be a pretty good indicator, you know what? The United States is behind the ball. So you know what? I'm pretty confident that eventually the money printers will be turned back on. And if we go into a recession, we have quantitative easing, which started in 2008. In the United States, in my humble opinion, especially if inflation's that low, according to Trueflation, so let's just say we're around 2%. What's stopping Jerome Powell from quantitative easing to mitigate that recession? I don't know. I just see more optimism. And eventually, when the money printers do go on, we don't know exactly what's going to happen right at that moment with the markets. But historically speaking, over time, when that does happen, markets start going like this. And it starts going up. So, I am holding for the long term. I am holding a macro view. The crypto narrative has never ever been stronger. I am not a stocks bro. I'm a crypto bro. So if you're afraid of the stocks, yeah, stocks have tanked crazily. And for me, I think it's overrated because do I think Apple is going to go out of business? No, I don't think Apple's going to go out of business. I think they're going to pivot and they're going to figure it out, just like most companies are. So short-term pain, long-term, once that circulating money gets into the economy, man, I am just optimistic to see what's going to happen because, at least for crypto, the narrative has never, ever been stronger. So go touch some grass today if you can, and hopefully you'll start feeling better.